At 7:45 this morning, the Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Office elevated the adverse weather alert to orange. Across the country, the rain continued and watercourses, both major and minor, breached their banks. At Madras Road, some residents were rescued after the water rose to 5 feet in some areas. Meanwhile, in Springlands Avenue, Valsayn South, several families also had to be evacuated. At 12:30 p.m., the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Management indicated that the El Carmen River had reached 101% of its capacity. It also noted that the Caroni River was at 81% of its capacity at 8:51 a.m., but by the afternoon, the river had breached its banks in the Caroni-Savannah Road area. The agency reported scores of landslips across the country, with incidents of flooding and fallen trees affecting residents in several areas. Schools in Trinidad will remain closed on Monday. The announcement was made by the Ministry of Education via press release on Sunday evening. The release noted that this decision was made as a safety precaution based on weather conditions, which have persisted over the last few hours, the projected overnight rainfall, and the present levels of major rivers. The ministry says guidance was received from the Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Office and the Ministries of Rural Development and Local Government and Works and Transport on riverine levels and flooding. Schools are expected to reopen on Tuesday, November 29th, except where cleanup operations in schools may be necessary. Parents are advised that in such cases, they will be advised by the school's principals directly. All divisions, sections, and branches of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service are on high alert. According to Acting Commissioner of Police McDonald Jacob, during this period of adverse weather, there will be increased patrols in communities and appeals to motorists to exercise extreme caution to reduce the risk of harm and injury. In a press release, the TTPS reminds the driving public to avoid flood-prone areas, be prepared and plan an alternate route in case roads are closed. If in a flood-prone area, the best choice is to turn around if you can do so safely. If a road is marked as closed, do not continue as floodwaters can quickly sweep away vehicles. If your vehicle stalls in floodwater, be prepared to abandon it and move safely to higher ground. In case of emergency, call the 999 emergency hotline to have first responders dispatched to your location.